Packers' Christian Watson embodies the journey of landing a $13.25 million contract. The 2025 NFL season is underway, and while Green Bay Packers wide receiver Christian Watson hasn't yet taken the field, his name is still making headlines across the football world. Why? Because even as he battles back from injury, the Packers have shown incredible trust in his future by securing him with a massive $13.25 million contract extension. For a player still on the reserve, physically unable to perform list, that speaks volumes. It shows not just faith in his recovery, but belief in his long-term value to the franchise. Multiple outlets confirmed the deal earlier this week, and fans across the league are buzzing about what it means for both Watson and Green Bay. A setback that defined his resolve. Watson's story is one of grit and perseverance. In the final game of the 2024 NFL regular season, against none other than arch-rival Chicago Bears, disaster struck. A devastating ACL tear cut his season short and immediately cast doubt over his availability for the start of 2025. For any wide receiver, an injury of that magnitude is a nightmare scenario. Speed, agility, and explosiveness are the essence of the position. But from the moment he went down, Watson set his sights on the comeback. He has been grinding through rehab, determined, not just to return, but to return better, stronger, and hungrier than ever before. Doctors, trainers, and teammates alike have praised his relentless work ethic. And while fans will need to wait a little longer, at least 3 more games after Green Bay's Week 1 victory over the Detroit Lions, there's growing optimism that when he finally takes the field, he'll make an immediate impact. A simple but powerful reaction. When the extension news hit the airwaves, Watson didn't drop a long, drawn-out statement. Instead, he chose simplicity over spectacle. He posted a photo of himself in a sleek white Packers uniform, head tilted upward, eyes locked on something beyond the frame. His caption, just one word, blessed. And in that single word, you can feel the weight of his journey, the highs of being drafted, the crushing low of injury, and now the relief of financial security combined with the motivation to prove he's worth every dollar. It was a post that resonated deeply with fans, reminding them that behind the stats and contracts, athletes are human beings who fight battles both on and off the field. Breaking down. His number stats don't always tell the full story, but in Watson's case, they paint the picture of a player with both talent and consistency. Over his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Watson has compiled 1,653 receiving yards, 14 touchdowns, 69 first downs, 98 receptions on 172 targets across 38 games, including 35 starts. What makes these numbers impressive isn't just the totals, but the fact that Watson has delivered in key moments, often as one of the Packers' go-to options in crunch time. His ability to stretch the field and create separation has been a cornerstone of Green Bay's passing game when healthy. Green Bay's depth chart holds strong. One of the biggest questions surrounding the Packers this season is whether the team can sustain offensive momentum while waiting for Watson's return. Fortunately, Green Bay has depth and versatility. Jayden Reed has emerged as a polished route runner with growing chemistry with quarterback Jordan Love. Dontavion Wicks brings size and athleticism, giving defenses plenty to worry about. Rookie Matthew Golden is already flashing potential as a future star with speed and explosiveness reminiscent of Watson himself. And let's not forget tight end Tucker Kraft, a reliable red zone target who's quickly becoming a safety blanket for Love. This combination ensures that the Packers' offense remains dangerous even without their top deep threat. But when Watson finally returns, the unit could shift from being effective to downright unstoppable. A broader look at the contract's impact from the Packers' perspective. This extension isn't just about rewarding Watson, it's a strategic investment. In today's NFL, keeping young, talented wide receivers under contract is critical. The league has become more pass-heavy than ever, and securing weapons for a developing quarterback like Jordan Love is essential for long-term success. For Watson, the deal is equally significant. Not only does it guarantee financial security after a career-threatening injury, but it also validates the work he's put in. It's a vote of confidence, a reminder that the organization believes he's not just coming back, but coming back to dominate. What this means for Packers fans, this story is about more than stats, contracts, or roster depth. It's about believing in a player who's been knocked down but refuses to stay down. It's about cheering for resilience, celebrating loyalty from the organization, and waiting with anticipation for the moment Watson lines up again in that iconic green and gold uniform. And when he finally does, every catch, every yard, and every touchdown will feel like the payoff for months of hard work behind the scenes. If you loved this breakdown and want to keep following inspiring NFL stories like Christian Watson's comeback journey, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Join our growing community of football fans who never miss a beat. From contract news to game highlights, comeback stories to playoff drama,